be a little too tall. Oh.
Why?
There. Oh my god, I look like a witch. So sometimes I'll sit here and be like, what the fuck? Am I really going to do this? Am I really going to sit here and talk to these people with this face? With this...
Hurry up, your little friend over there that I'm stuck sitting next to.
Okay.
Is getting mad.
Okay. My game is all... Look at my hair. Like, I can't. How do I even do this? I don't like it. If my hair is sticking up in the middle of the video... Oh, look at these knots. Just sit. He's not going to bother you. It's nighttime. Aren't they like daytime creatures?
No, that's what they hunt at nighttime.
Maybe we should go introduce him to the cockroach.
You know what? His legs look awfully like what the cockroach was eating.
There's a war here at the marina. And although the players may be small, they do not play. I literally watched that bug sucking something out of its little parts.
It looks like his legs.
Oh, you think it was a spider?
Yeah, I saw it in the video.
Oh, well.
Hurry up,
Okay.
I'm itchy out here.
No, I can't hurry this. You're gonna make me nervous. I have to talk to people I don't know to a camera propped up with a Gatorade bottle.
You do it every week.
Not every week.
Every other week.
Okay. I don't like the whole angle here. This doesn't work for me at all. Like, at all. Sure. Excuse me. Don't upset the talent. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't actually think that I'm the talent. Anything but. So the thing is, like, look, it makes me orange. Are you gonna look? See how orange I am?
It doesn't matter how high you are, you'd be orange down there.
We're not.
You got a lot of sun.
Oh. Filters. Okay. I suppose now is the time to say, do you want to pipe in?
What?
I don't even know how to do this because theoretically when I put this up, people are going to be like watching this. Do you want to chime in?
Oh no, I'm great.
Okay, I got, see this? This is a person right here beside me. See, this is her hair and she won't come up. But she's going to, because I'm going to pull her by her messy bun and get her to chime in. This is Memers. She's my ride and die chick. Her sunglasses are over her face, backward. Like, no, never mind. We're on Bob. We're back on Bob. We're on Bob. And in my last episode, it was, hey, guess what? July 18th. We're gonna splash the boat. And it's not July 18th right now. It's August 6th.
Yes. Well, 7th.
7th. No, it's
3
7th.
in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning. And I had a cup of coffee, and she's wearing sunglasses. Just come on, just do a drive-by of the sunglasses, please. Just a drive-by with sunglasses. Put them back on. No. Oh, you fucker. All right. It is not July 18th. And sometimes I have to catch myself and say, okay, so it's not July 18th. And did we splash the boat on July 18th? Were you here? No. Yes. No.
Yes, I was.
When July 18th? No, you came on the 19th. That's right, because we were supposed to splash on July 18th, and then my niece was flying in. The other niece, not the niece that you guys met in the last video. No. The one I like so much that I adopted her because she's not my biological niece, which speaks volumes about how cool she is. If she would just do a drive-by, you would see her, and she's shaking her head no. Okay, so anyway, July 18th, we were supposed to splash the boat, and Malia and her baby were coming on July 19th, and I was so excited because I was like, great, the boat will be in the water and we can take them out sailing, even though they're landlubbers. We'll talk about that. And then, well, Bob had other plans. Basically, long story short, and I don't know, anybody who does fiberglass can chime in here, but so I was on the port side. I had finished the starboard side repairs, and I was on the port side repairs. Nothing was bonding, and I had run out of acetone. So long story short, I had run out of acetone and used denatured alcohol to cleanse the sides, and I had been pouring acetone down into the holes just to really give a good, you know, burn it, what's that word? Cauterized the water with acetone, all on the starboard side. Everything bonded beautifully, and the finished product was, in my opinion, pretty cool. So then I was like, dun, 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 I'm almost done. I'm gonna go to the port side and start. And guess what happened? Yeah, so I used denatured alcohol, poured it in the same way, and the only thing I can guess, because everything I put on the boat kept coming off. Nothing was bonding. Not really, at all. Not in a way that would make you feel confident putting your boat in the water. Like, yeah, no, this is a bad idea. And it was. So I ended up taking it off 3 times. I fiberglassed the port side. Before scratching my head, I used every product. I used Marine Text. I used the G-Force. I used that PC putty, underwater cure putty. None of it would stick. None of it would bond, and I finally decided the only thing I had done differently was use the denatured alcohol. And so begin the scrubbing process of stripping all the denatured alcohol. And poor Bob maybe got somewhat violated, which is in the video, so you guys can decide for yourselves. Anyways, long story short, we did not hit July 18th because there was just simply no way I could get it all to cure. It just wasn't going to happen, which means that my niece arrived with her 20-month-old baby and her 12-year-old little cousin, who we've all known each other forever, and they ended up going into McHale's Navy. They got recruited, basically. There's the 12-year-old learned how to fiberglass, and my niece was like on it. Boy, you did all kinds of stuff. She painted the dragon, sea serpent. That's still a issue of contention. And then we decided to reschedule. What did we change it to? Do you remember? Thursday.
But the tide wasn't working.
Oh, and then Thursday, the tide was, the wind was blowing the tide out of the creek, and we couldn't splash Thursday, so we ended up splashing on the following Friday. Maybe. Because I don't want to take it away from you. Like, did we splash? Did we do it? Did we do it? Okay, no, that's enough. Like, she's right here. Like, right here. The other thing that's right here, I'm just going to pause it because I'm sitting in the cockpit of Bob like I always do. Hey, Bob. Directly across from me, what I'm looking at right this second, is this gigantic fucking spider. Like, it's made its little home here. It's like right at the helm. Like, no problem, I got this. I'm at the helm. In his little spider house. Just hold on because I have to show you this. There's the spider. Yeah, see, like, I wasn't kidding when I said he was big. Dude. And his little spider house is, right next
Making me itchy again.
to the helm. Yep. Oh, and there's my Gatorade. She's hiding. She's hiding on my leg.
No one's home.
No one's home. She's home.
Yeah, right.
Psych, I lied. You say good morning. Hi, everyone.
No, good night.
Good night. So I told you she had her sunglasses on. Anyway, this is my adopted niece.
Yes, I don't lose them in the dog cart.
In the dog cart. Who has been recruited. And we have a couple of little questions where we ask her about taking her infant child sailing.
Yeah, we'll stay downstairs. Safety. No water.
She's going to be the cook, she says, as long as she doesn't have to come up above. So, As you can, she's right here. She could just. She's already been on the camera. So anyway, this week's episode is not finished when I did this recording.
Tell him we took the boat out sailing.
You think I should tell him? Or do you think I should let the suspense? Okay. Malia thinks I should tell you that we did splash the boat. And it did not sink. And as the architect of the repairs, I can assure you that I was concerned. However, it's not like for lack of trying, because we did, you know, Dad had a moment where we were like, there goes the channel. That way. And there goes Bob. That way. And then when Dad was like, oh, there goes, it was dark, to be fair. And when Dad goes to turn the boat, we all just went thunk. And all I could think of was, oh, fuck. We are grounded. And it's sitting on the repair. It's sitting on that section that I did. I repaired. And I was very worried. I was like, are we listing? Like, we didn't sink. Of course we couldn't sink because it was low. And we would just sat on bottom and filled up with water right to the... Well, actually, I don't even think we could fill it because I filled all those holes. All those voids got filled with foam, as you all well know. All right, this is it. Enjoy this week's episode. We're just fucking around. I have no idea what's going to be in it. It's there. There's some drone footage. There's some Bob footage. There's some boat footage. There's some child footage. Yeah.
Cockroaches.
Oh, ew.
They'll tell you. They're cockroaches.
Emily thinks that I should post some pictures of these bugs.
Video.
Of, I don't think they're cockroaches, but she thinks they're cockroaches. I will say this, though. As I was saying, there's a war on the docks between the spiders, the unidentified bug, and the little crabs that run up and down the dock.
Tell them they have
and it's kind of interesting. You know, I'm still talking though. I do this though. I'll be like, okay, bye everybody. Oh, but wait, there's more. It is kind of interesting that we are back in the water, and then we went out and we took the boat out, and I thought that this was going to be a catastrophic injury that was really going to throw us off. And now that it's over, I don't know what to do with myself. Right? I'm sort of misguided. I need to make a whole new list about what to do in terms of it's actually feasible that we could sail this boat to the Bahamas if we can get it sailing more. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's screen, because all of a sudden I'll just be like, and like maybe the screen froze. It's actually me. I froze. Extra stupid. Extra stupid. The good news is I can just sit here and do this, and then it all gets deleted. Most of it gets deleted. Like I don't leave all this unless it's funny.
You should leave some sometimes.
You think?
Yeah, that's kind of actually really funny.
I mean, what do you say to a camera that's sitting next to a really big spider that's wiggling its legs at me, actually?
Oh, great.
No, do you see it?
Maybe it wants to mate.
Look. With you, maybe.
No.
Look.
Yeah, look, now you're antagonizing him, and he's going to jump on me and then go to you.
I hate to tell you this, buddy, and I am a lifeist. By the way, if anybody's curious about what my religious preferences are, I'm a lifeist, and I may be the only person in my religion, but I really don't approve of murdering something. Well, I'm a hypocritical lifeist because I eat meat, but I don't actually do the murdering to eat the meat. Except for, well, no. When do I ever do the murdering? I don't murder.
No, you make me do it.
I do. I'll make her eat, like, get the crabs. But this spider, He is taunting me. For sure. First of all, you're trespassing.
Go bite him.
And, no. I'm going to get the bug. Oh, back to that war. The bug, the spider, and the crabs. I'm quite certain that the bugs eat the...
Cockroach.
Ew, the spiders. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. There's so much going on in the docks with the insects and the critters and the fish and the crabs. It's a very busy place right now. Yeah. Well, he's curled up. He's gone to bed. The spider's like, I'm done. These people are freaks. The moths are going to fly into the spider web. I got nothing. Except I'm Mom Bob. I'm here with Memers. Babies are down below, which is why we're still up. Because if anybody on my channel has an infant, how do we not harness that energy and power the fucking world? That child goes full speed ahead 18 hours a day. With the exception of an occasional nod off where she just nods back in and is like, I'm back on a boat. And I'm like trying to reason with her. Listen, you cannot do that. You have to do it this way or that way. And she, to her credit though, she'd be like, huh, okay. And then give me all her little symbols, her little sign languages. The only one I haven't figured out is diaper. Like, we know she wants to change frequently, like all the time.
Because she pees in the potty at home and poops in the potty, but vacation's been hard for her.
Yeah, now she's like, Mom. She's like telling her to take off her diaper ahead of time. And then...
Don't.
You know where I was going to go with that. Some things are censored. I'm sorry, I can't. But I really wanted to video it. It's a good thing I didn't think about it.
Oh my god. That's horrible.
How could you not? It was really cool. We could edit all this out.
It was horrible.
It was interesting when you told me your finger like had to like go in her butt. Like, you weren't kidding me. Like, it really gets stuck. A whole big wad. Like, big wad.
It doesn't go in her butt.
No, you have to go around it.
Yeah.
And like pop it out. Like a pimple poppers episode. That's what I told her. Whoom. Once that thing came out, I was like, poof. Poor baby. Anyway, we'll edit all this out. It's okay. That's it. That's all that's all I have. I have no idea why I even do this. Except that I used to think subscribers, and I still do. I should. I lost count. I lost 5. I'll gain a few. I'll lose a few. I'm really glad for the subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching this video and just clicking on it and going through my bantering. And yeah, so we are looking more like maybe we could do a trip to the Bahamas. I still have a list. Still got shit to do. But at least now there's a like glimmer of hope off in the distance. Okay. Enjoy this week's episode, y'all. Don't mind our comedy. And see you next week. Peace out. So the splash day list was pretty long and extensive, and we didn't have much time to finish it. And we really couldn't delay much longer either because there was another boat waiting to use our space in the boatyard. So I used my delegation and superpowers and did some recruiting. So the first person who was recruited was my husband Richie, who is pretty much an all things wood guy. He does awesome woodwork. He can make wood, he can make lumber, he can build stuff. Whether or not he will, well, that's a marital dispute right there for you guys. But here he is, taking off those old nameplates. They were gross, they were covered with epoxy and varnish, and he was the man for the job. Check this out. Richie's service in Bob's Navy ended, and he was reassigned.
Requesting permission for transfer.
Permission granted.
Bachman!
Yes, sir!
Thank you, Bachman. That'll be all.
I'm sorry, babe. The next person drafted or recruited was Malia's cousin, Michaela.
Ugh, as if.
Here's a quick demonstration on how I hung a large piece of fiberglass.
Shall we play a game?
And I get it hung up with the clothesline, and I use the little oar as a little kickstand. Get it kind of where I want it. And then just start going. Memers, my ride and die chick, didn't need to be recruited. She volunteered.
I volunteer as tribute.
And then they came for Bob. The next day, we took Bob out for a little test sail.
Say something. I am videoing you. I'm videoing you.
But then a storm rolled in and we had to scramble.
Let's kick this pig!
Watching Bob rocking and rolling in the wind and the waves, all I could think about was those holes that were in the keel and how I repaired them, and just kind of hoping that it would hold and the boat would keep floating and there'd be no problems.
And so we pulled in all the sails and headed back to the dock.
Do you not know that in the service, one must always choose the lesser of two evils?